Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Guys, let's take a look in the second video today on the Great British Pound because, well, on the gold market I do not see something really interesting, but on cable situation very similar to the euro currency, and today we already talked about some tricky moment exist here that on the first glance market is showing some bearish signs on the lower time frames, on the daily and intraday charts, and for our time frame in particular, but on the higher time frames market still had some targets that stands above the current price and stands relatively close. And so in this situation doesn't let us to relax and just totally rely on some bearish patterns that we have on intraday charts. It keeps us a bit under pressure of the possible spike up, and this market could hit the major target. So on the weekly chart on the cable you could see that market stands at overbought. Not as strong as overbought on the euro currency, but still at overbought. And take a look, 3240 is the major fib resistance on the weekly monthly chart, right from this top to this low 618 level. So potentially this is bearish stretch pattern by the short Napoli framework. It's bearish pattern. So on the daily chart at the same time you could see this market completes our 1618 butterfly. Last week we talked about it in one of our updates, but major target on the daily chart is the OP 3270, this pattern that agrees with the major level on the weekly chart. And currently is the question whether the market will show reaction right now here. But here, guys, we have the major OP of this ABCD pattern that coincides with the resistance on the weekly chart. And as a rule, market never leaves behind the major targets. Somehow it should hit it. That's why currently we have the same tricky moment as in the euro. At first glance, market stands at overbought and the resistance and completion the butterfly. In the follow time frame chart, you could see that's forming kind of the same type of the double top, minor washing rings above this area. And at the first glance, it seems it's ready to go lower. Maybe this will happen. But at the same time, here we have the OP target, slightly above the market. In the current circumstances, well, since we have the non-farm payrolls release tomorrow, it makes sense to maybe wait for some spike here. So it could be maybe on the background of the news release, this could be some spike up here. Market could hit the OP and then shows the downward action here, could start downward action. So anyway, that's not the point where to consider taking the long position. Besides, as you know, on the safety report on the cable situation, significantly different compared to euro. On euro, we have the ultimate high position on the net long on the euro currency, while on the Great British Pound, the net long position has dropped last week. So something probably should happen today, tomorrow here around this area, because market stands very close. For the Great British Pound, this is 100 pips is nothing. It could be easily completed here. And it's most suitable for us development of the situation. The market will show the spike up here and then starts major pullback. That's what we will consider on the cable.